Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Professor Govalla, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the parallel combination of capacitors. And essentially the goal is to talk about in a case where we're given capacitors in parallel like this, and we want to combine it into an equivalent circuit as shown here to the right. All right. So what we're going to do here is it's basically a proof. So what we're going to do here is we're going to write an equation. Let me call this case 1, and let me call this case 2. And we're going to write some equations for case 1. All right. And we're first going to say that IS, or I source, is equals to I1 plus I2 plus I3, and that's simply from the idea that a current entering a node has to equal all the currents leaving that same node, right? And this is the node right here. Okay, so using our knowledge of current through a capacitor, again, please watch my previous videos on capacitors to understand where these equations are coming from. But we know that I1 can be written as C1, the change in voltage or change in Vs over dt, plus C2, again, the change in Vs over dt, plus C3, Vs over dt. We can then say that Is is equals to, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to pull out a dVs over dt, and I'm going to be left with C1 plus C2 plus C3. And what I'm going to say is that, let me call this equation 1. Okay, so this Is from case 1 is equals to this formula, right? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to write an equation for case 2. So for case 2, my Is is equals to this C equivalent dVs over dt. Now let me call this equation number 2. In order to have case 1 and case 2 be equivalent, I need to consider that Is, which is equation 1, must equal equation 2, or dVs over dt, C1 plus C2 plus C3 must equal dVs over dt C equivalent. And as a result of this, dVs over dt cancels out this dVs over dt, and we're left with C equivalent is equals to C1 plus C2 plus C3. Or we can just write a general, we say here, a general equation for capacitors in parallel is simply C equivalent is equals to C1 plus C2 plus dot 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 plus Cn. Or you can say that this is I is equals to 1 to n. The sum of I equals to 1 to n, Ci. And that's your equation. Okay, so if you liked the video or if you understood the proof, please give it a thumbs up. If you're confused about any part of the video, please leave your questions down in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to get back to you. Please share the video and share my YouTube channel. Thank you.